Hey guys, welcome to my week 14 check-in. It's also yesterday my 3-month Surgiversary. It's kind of baffling. It seems ages ago that I did this. It also seems like yesterday. So yeah, okay, so important piece first is, where am I on the weight loss? Well, I'm not. I'm bummed. I'm up 1.2 pounds. That's according to the scale from week to week, and I know it's just my body doing weird things, so no need to worry and say, oh, you're going through the stall, you've lost 40 something pounds already, your body's freaking out. I know all of that. This is not a surprise to me. It's just difficult when you know you're not eating very much and I'm exercising as much as I am, that your body has to do this as part of the freak out. I also know for other reasons that I was retaining a lot of water, which I'll talk about. But I'm up 1.2. What really makes me sad is I hope to be in the 150s this week. And a lot of that has to do with, let me show you what I'm wearing on my wrist. So when I first started on this journey, before I did the weight loss surgery version of this journey, just white knuckling it, I bought myself this bracelet. When I really decided that this was not about being skinny or losing weight to be a certain number. It was about getting stronger and being more of an athlete and being able to perform in the races at the level that I knew I could. So I brought this bracelet as motivation, and I was 200 and something pounds at the time, and I bought the charm bracelet with the letters, and I used the words of the word athlete, and I would give myself a single letter each time I lost 10 pounds. So when I was in the 190s, I got the A. When I was in the 80s, I got the T. Oh no, that's before that. So when I got the 80s, I got the A. T was in the 70s. H was in the 60s, which is, you can see, AF is where I've been all the time. And what's difficult is I've had this, and I'll show it to you, my little L, ooh, it's dangling, for a long time, sitting waiting for me to add to the bracelet. And when I got back into the 160s recently, I started wearing the bracelet again because I felt like I'd earned it. And I have been dying to be able to add the L to the bracelet. Heck, I want to add all of the letters, but I'm really being able to add the L, because if you actually, you can't see this in camera world. Maybe you can. Let me see if I can show you. Hold on. Yeah, you can't see it in camera world. Oh, maybe you can. So you'll see that the L is lovely and shiny, and the H and T are all tarnished and not shiny. That's because I haven't been using it. It's been waiting to be added to the bracelet. So hopefully next week, this little sucker will be on there. So enough about the bum out news. The good news about having my 3-month Surgiversary is I am now cleared to eat anything I want except for popcorn and nuts and sort of alcohol and bread and sugar and starch and all that sort of stuff. But fundamentally, I get to eat raw vegetables, which I have been craving. Bell peppers. And I got to have my first bell pepper yesterday, and it was delicious. I love bell peppers, especially red and yellow ones. I don't know what it is. Is it the crunchiness? Is it the fact that they're bright red? Yeah, no, I don't have the same thing with tomatoes. But it's because they're cold. I don't know, but I love bell peppers. I had some in my salad yesterday and it was delicious. And so, exciting news, I got to have bell peppers. It also, having lunch, just being able to have a salad, although I'm still not eating much of that because you've got to have your protein first, and I don't want to fill up too much on the veggies. And I just had kind of this wrap thing with some salmon, and I'm feeling very full. What else did I want to talk about? God, sorry, I'm not very animated tonight. Oh, exercise. Had a rockin' run last week. I did 10 miles and an 11:11 pace, which is the fastest I've ever done it. And especially for that sort of distance, and especially because a lot of it, because I'm in San Francisco, is up a stinking hill. So I was really pleased with that. I really felt the power, and I felt good going. I also started a new strength training regime based on the TRX system. You've probably seen it on some sort of infomercial or something at night. It's those straps that hang from the ceiling, and you use your own body weight to kind of levitate yourself off the ground, doing push-ups or planks or pull-ups or all sorts of crazy stuff. A friend of mine works for the company that makes them, and in San Francisco they actually have a gym that you can join and go take a class. And so I took an intro class a week ago to learn how to use everything. And I should have known, because I came out of that and was like, oh, it was fine. And then like 2 days later, it was really sore. As they talk a lot about really having good core strength. And after having the stomach surgery, I obviously did no ab work for a long time. So I knew I had lost some strength in my core. But it's really important for those of you that are starting an exercise regime of any sort to make sure that you have a strong core, because it's what supports you when you're doing all of this other stuff, and will stop you getting bad backs and bad knees and all of that good sort of stuff. So anyway, I went to go take the first of the classes on Tuesday, and by Wednesday I could barely move. It was all upper body work. I mean, let's ignore the flabby arms, but getting muscles. It was all working my upper body and my chest and my back and my core. I took the class again on Thursday and I'm still sore, so it hurts to laugh. It's that bad. It's been a long time since I've been super sore, and so I feel good about it. I do feel good about it. I'm really pleased. The class itself wasn't dramatically hard, but I can really feel the results. I'm interested to see how I do tomorrow in the running. I've got to run 12 miles tomorrow. I'm going to run into the park a little ways and then actually run to Sausalito to give myself a long run, because I've got a half marathon next weekend that I need to prep for. But I'm interested to see how I feel doing that, and if this strength training is going to help. So I'm going to give the TRX program a good 6 weeks of working on it and see how it goes, and we'll see if I get stronger. That's the whole idea. Oh, also an update from last week. You know, I was whinging about having no clothes, and I'm still whinging about having no clothes, but I actually went shopping and thought, you know what, you could buy a couple of things because you don't have a lot of stuff. And I went into a women's clothing store, and I'm wearing, dun dun dun, a size 8, which is fantastic. There's something really giddy about wearing a single digit clothing. And I sit here and I go, okay, so you're still technically right at 162 point something, bastard scale, and you're in an 8. So what's it going to be when you're done with this journey? It's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I didn't buy anything because I don't like any of the stuff that's out at the moment. I wasn't too excited about it, and it was all transition stuff. So yeah, I went and tried on clothes. That made me feel better, but I didn't buy anything. Other than that, I've had a pretty good week. It's been all here in San Francisco, no hotels, trying to actually sort out my next trip. Eating a just ridiculous amount of yogurt. Yogurt is my friend. Other than that, yeah, sorry, I'm kind of out of it tonight. Maybe I should have done the video today, but I didn't want to wait another day because I'm already a day late putting this up. So, yes, up 1.2, boo. I know it's going to come off next week. You don't need to tell me. I need to go do my measurements, but oop, that's a little beep telling me to shut up, so I will. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next week, hopefully with my letter L. Bye.